Hello there. What up, ducks? How you doing, Dutch? I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what it is. Never mind. I'm tired, to be honest. Tired of what? Trying to climb ranked. Lame, still stuck in UB2. Sorry, actually, forgot to update my title. I'm in UB3, baby. Let's go. I have been getting bored recently and been messing around with other decks, but the deck that I've been having the most fun with is the Heatran, Rotom, Giratina, Arceus deck. Like that honestly has just given me the most like fun matches that I've had. Check my Discord and TCG for reference, thanks. Docile promo, just humble brag. Oh, did you make it to Master Ball? Did you make it to Master Ball? TCG. How many games did it take you? 267 wins. Okay. What am I on? Should we have a look? What decks were you using to get there, Arsena? No, don't want to delete that deck. That would be annoying. Let's go back. Let's go to versus. Right. New academic year with more things, more and more things. Let's have a look. Battle history. No, not battle history. Season ranking. Season records. Okay, so I'm like on about half the amount of games you played, right? Yeah. Until UB3, pretty much Gyarados, fair. Or did you switch over to the meta? Did you switch over to Giratina, Darkrai? Oh, you were a naughty boy. UB3, I tried the Carney deck I told you about. Oh, yeah. Is that, what, Carnivine's, Meowscarada? I fought that a couple times. Is that what we're talking about? Arceus, Rotom, Carnival. Okay, yeah. So it's basically the same as the one that I've been having a lot of fun with. But instead of Carnivine, I use Rotom. Carnivine, I use Heatran. I feel like it's pretty fun, but you got slapped by Giratina Darkrai. Alright. The Heatran one does alright into that. Like, if they have a Drudigan, it's quite good, because you can get that damage on yourself. Just went back to the old faithful Gyarados. Good old faithful Gyarados. Yeah, Gyarados has been pretty hard for my Heatran deck, obviously with it being fire. Did you get that Gyarados set up nice and quick? Like, I'm in trouble. And I am a Giratina Darkrai player, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I can see, like, if it gets towards the end of the month and I'm not in, I haven't made it to Master Ball, I'll probably cave. I want to get to Master Ball at least for this this first iteration of ranked, right? You've got to at least try it for that. You got 10 losses in a row. The last 2 days the match has been easy. I got 10 in a row, but then the last 2 days, what, did you go on a mad streak? All right, we're gonna try and get another win with exploding battery. I think I need to get 2 more wins to make my video for this. And then I want to do another electric deck, and then I'll probably move over to some Let's Go. Oh wait, I've got the wrong deck on screen. Let me fix that. Back. It is Exploding Battery. You got 7 wins, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss, 5 wins, 1 loss, 2 wins, master, then I stopped. Can't be bothered to D-rank. Yeah, I am. Once I get to master ball, I ain't touching it. I wish it kind of worked like VGC, right? Where if you got to Ultra Ball, you couldn't go back to Great Ball. If you got to Master Ball, you can't drop. That would be way better. We'll lead with Voltorb here. Get a Pika on the bench. You know what? I'm going to put everything that I've got in my hand on the field, just because if they Sabrina, I'd rather go into Voltorb than Pikachu. Versing probably Darkrai Giratina. Who would have guessed? The initial goal was top rank, 10 rank in Master. If they found out you can D-rank, I was like, nah, yeah. Master Ball is my goal. I've got every 1-star in the game now. I've done my trades to get all the 1-star full arts. I've actually nearly finished. Oh my days, my ring light nearly fell off then. Give me a sec. Try and fix this. I need to get a new one of these. This one is garbage. It's literally like bouncing on a freaking cardboard box behind my screen. It's probably going to fall over again at some point. Master it's 10 points for a loss. Wait, is it 10-10? 10 for a win, 10 for a loss? Oof, not for me. Yeah, when they announced ranked, I was like, yeah, dude, I'll try and get like top 10k. No chance. This is not ideal. But I think we're gonna just have to play this out, right? Hit with the Voltorb, let him take some damage. Who cares? Because this Master it's 10 points was, and with a 53% win rate, you get 6 points per game, 100 games, and that's just not worth it, if I math properly. Yeah. Poke Center Lady. I don't really need damage on the Giratina, but I like burning their resources, so... Ooh, that... If I had an X speed now, I'd be in a great position. We are just going to retreat into Patchy to get my Pikachu powered up. 60, yeah, sorry. Do I want a cape? Probably not. If I can get an X speed, we can win next turn. As long as they don't... Oh no, they can't Giant Cape. They got a Rocky Helmet on. X speed. Come on, game. They'll probably get Darkrai here. I got a feeling. Pokeball, Darkrai. Okay. Broken Space Bellow. I mean, I think as long as they don't put something on the bench, if I don't win this turn with an X speed, the turn after I can win with just Pikachu anyway. What are you doing? Cyrusing in my Voltorb? I don't really... That doesn't really benefit them that well. No, I didn't get the X speed anyway. We will Pokeball. Get another Patchy. Obviously here, we put this on Voltorb. We're going to retreat into Pachirisu. They can't Sabrina me into Pikachu, so I don't really need to Giant Cape right now. We will just hit him with the Plasma. He's burnt his Cyrus, he's burnt his Poke Center Lady. And we'll power up Pikachu. Hopefully now, next turn we win. As long as they... I mean, there are ways he can get out of this. Pokeball. Okay, well that's one way to get out of it. We don't definitely win this turn then. There's the Darkrai. Luckily that can't take out my Pachirisu. Now, what would be smart would be to retreat his Giratina here. If he attacks his Pachirisu, this guy isn't very good. If he attacks my Pachirisu. That would be a silly thing to do. To be honest, leaving his Giratina in general is just a bad move. What are you going to do? He's not in a good position here. There, yeah, that was the correct move. Fortunately, I do have Cyrus though, so it doesn't really make too much difference. He's going to potion, doesn't matter. Oh, I can't Cyrus now, so it does matter. If I get Sabrina, I'm in a good position, but that's annoying. Okay, he broke Space Bellow, so his Giratina can attack. So I can't really attack with my Pikachu now, because of what he's just done. Oh man, this is not ideal. I kind of wish I hadn't put 2 Voltorbs on the bench now. Let's see. I can't commit to taking out Darkrai, because then his Giratina can just KO my Pikachu. I can't really leave Pachirisu in the active spot, because then Darkrai just takes him out, right? So do I go into this Voltorb here? I might actually go into this Voltorb. Or is it a good thing to just let my Pachirisu go down so that I have an extra space for my extra Pikachu EX? Oh man, this is a thought provoker. Oh, that potion on Giratina is really annoying. What to do? We've had a pretty brick of a hand here, not drawing either of my electrodes and stuff. I think damage on the Darkrai sounds like a good plan to me, and I'm gonna do it by. Do they do 10 damage themselves? I think I let my Voltorb go down. I want to get rid of one of these Voltorbs. He can't attack with Darkrai because he can't dawn up a Psychic Energy. Oh no, he could dawn up a Psychic Energy to attack. I forget Darkrai needs just 1 colorless energy. Okay, interesting. I can't Sabrina him anymore to kill with Pikachu. Oh man. As each turn goes, like this is what happens against Giratina Darkrai. Every turn you just get further away from victory. If you have to wait around to not kill something, like it just goes downhill. The problem with letting Voltorb go down is now I can't let my Pikachu go down. I really don't see a path to victory now. This deck fries on slow setup, yeah, I know. By slowing me down there, they pretty much just won the game. If they couldn't heal up their Giratina that turn, I was in a great position, but because they could, I'm just kind of in no man's land. I think I bring in my Voltorb here. You need your opponent to do the damage first, right? I think I should have let this Voltorb come in and not let that other Voltorb go down. But I was thinking I wanted to get Pikachu on the bench. Okay, now I've got an Electrode, and I do have a Dawn. Okay. Oh, the worst thing about this is Darkrai still kills me now. Because it's got enough energy on it to do 100 damage, because it'll do an extra 20 by putting a Dark Energy on, and then attacking me will kill the Electrode anyway. Giant Cape doesn't help. I could retreat into Pikachu, but then he just comes in with Giratina and cleans up. I can Dawn an Energy on him, do 70 damage. Still doesn't help. Yeah, there is literally no routes to victory here. The only thing I can hope is that they don't have a red. I think that's the only way that I can get around this, is by putting that on the Pikachu, putting this Pikachu down, and maybe even retreating into Pachirisu to get an energy on this Pikachu. You know what? I'm going all out. Oh no, you know what the problem with this is? They kill me with the Dark Prism. Quick, 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 quick. Shit! It took too long and I couldn't choose where I put my electric energy. Yeah, they take out Pachirisu here, and then, yeah, they can just retreat into their Giratina and win. I go into this Pikachu. Let's find out if they had a red. I goofed up the last turn, but I really... to be able to win this was a tall ask. Doesn't look like they had a red, so maybe there was a path to victory, but I didn't have enough electric energy on my Pikachu EX anyway, so... You always lost to this deck when I was impatient. You need your opponent to do damage. If you blink first, you will lose with this deck. For that deck, it's surprisingly high skill. Okay, well it didn't look like they had the red, so... Man, I'm not getting any of my X speeds. I could retreat into Pikachu and lose anyway. I haven't got enough stuff on it. I guess I'll just attack. At least I'll take out the Darkrai. Wait, maybe they'll time out. Hi, yo, what up those? How we doing? Bing, bong, bing. Oh, I always freaking forget to open my YouTube chat. There we go. That turn that they potioned up a Giratina. Right, this guy's just BMing now. Come on, man. Are you just trying to get me to concede? Like, at this point... CBA. Bink, bink, bink. You good? How are you? Yeah, I'm doing very good. Doing very good. Trying to climb UB3 with an off-meta deck. The more I use this deck, the more I realize how badly you need to draw Patchy first. You need Patchy in that active spot and then just something behind it to power. I mean, obviously that goes like that's like any Pokemon like that, right? Like Manaphy, you just need it in that active spot. Okay, we got Patchy. We got a Pokeball. Okay, as long as that Pokeball doesn't bring out my other Pachirisu, I'm all right. Are you close to the top? No. I'm like mid UB3 right now. I hate how, like, on camera, hair looks so different to how it does in the mirror. This is like, what, nearly the exact same start as the last game, but at least I've got Pachirisu in my active spot. Alright, give me Pikachu, come on. It's the one thing that I said I didn't want. I've got a Dawn though, so it's not the end of the world. But still, it's really just not the one. Not really much point of putting any of the items on Patchy. Mid is not bad. Power up our little squirrel. Our pink squirrel. Take the damage. Now, if I get a Pikachu, we can win. But I'm relying on top decking right now. Come on, Pikachu. Okay. Show me a Pokeball or a Pikachu. Sabrina. Yes! Oh, thank God. There's hope. I don't even need the giant cape right now because we have another Pachirisu on the bench. that can power up Pikachu. We will... Do I want to do any of these? Nah. Plasma. Alright, we just gotta hope they don't pull another Pokemon. If they pull Darkrai again, it's like, what, the exact same thing that happened in the last match? Come on, don't put Darkrai on the bench. Please don't retreat into Darkrai now. They have to, right? They're gonna retreat into Darkrai. But if they do retreat into Darkrai, it won't have enough energy on it to do anything. Unless they leave. Don't leave. Okay, another Giratina. Interesting. So would they retreat into their other Giratina? They do. They burnt their Psychic Energy, so they have to power up again. I think I am in a position to... Oh no, because I need to power up Pikachu again after I kill one of these. It's the worst thing about this deck is relying on powering up Pika. Do I have a Darkrai counter? Not in this deck. I mean, this deck is just hoping to power up Pikachu as quickly as possible and then taking things out, right? Why would you Broken Space Bellow that one? That's a really weird move. Okay, now we're in a pretty good position. We will retreat. Hang on, actually. If I power up this Pikachu and put an electric energy on it, right? They can't do anything. I'm pretty sure I win. Because if I power up this Pikachu, I'll have 2 Pikachus ready to go, and I have a Dawn. Let's Plasma. I actually kind of want them to take out Patchy with Darkrai. Now next turn I'll bring in this Pikachu. All I need now is an X speed, which I have 1 of in this deck. And then I have the way to just take them out in 2 turns. They do take out my Pachirisu, which I'm fine with. Oh no, you know what? I don't even need an X speed. Because all I need to do would be to power up the Pikachu that uses all its energy, right? Retreat it, and then dawn up the energy from Pachirisu. To be fair, you're better than mid. 56% win rate with off meta is amazing. Top players win 60% of their games. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just top decking stuff, right? Okay, they power up him. Doesn't matter. We will Electric Energy on Pikachu. The only thing that can lose me this now is if they have red, which this deck does like to run. Giant Cape. I will put on Pikachu. We got a Rocky Helmet here. And now we are going to Thunderbolt to take this guy out. Is there a way that Darkrai can take out this Pikachu? He can... He'll do 20 damage to me, which will bring me down to 120. He can red to do 100, so I'd still have 20 HP left. Dun, dun. Series of How to Be Humble featuring TTFA Sam. Not sure if you replied to this, but here's a repost. Also, I set myself a goal. If I reach Master, only then will I allow myself to buy a certain card. Oh, I know who. Mr. Green Mewtwo. So you have achieved your goal and got your green boy. Please, no red. Don't red me. I mean, they could, is it red? No, not red. Mars. If they Mars me, and they get me into an X speed, or one of my Dawns, then I still win. Okay, they do Dark. And then Broken Space Bellow. Yeah. hoping to get the win on the next turn, but I win because they didn't do the thing. So we will put an electric energy on this Pikachu. I just realized that I don't win. I've just realized that I do not win because they have the giant cape here. Damn it. Now, if I retreat into my Pachirisu and do 10 damage to this, then I could kill it next turn. But then they can just Cyrus in this Pikachu and kill me. I don't have a way to heal Pikachu in this deck, unfortunately, which might be an issue on my behalf. I can't dawn up enough energy to get this Pikachu to attack. But if I bring in this Pikachu and they attack me with the Darkrai... But if I think I lose. If they have a Cyrus, I lose. So I have to do this. There's no two ways about it. Hurry up, please. Doesn't really matter where the electric energy goes here. Playmat is cute, isn't it? What up, Shinx? I'm here to be... Wow, okay. Hopefully not. Please don't Cyrus me. Sabrina. That also wins them the game. Damn it, I should... if I'd have Professored Researched and got an Electrode or a Voltorb there, I would have been okay, but because I spent so much time deliberating on what I was going to do, I lose. Ah, dude, it's so hard to get the win against Darkrai Giratina. There was a path to victory, but it just took me so long to figure it out. I thought I got there, but what can you do? Those are the games where you're gonna kick yourself. That's twice now that I've deliberated a bit too long. I think the first game there was no path to victory. That one, maybe. Nice shiny Patchy, yeah. That's the only thing that I've got 2 shinies of. Oh no, actually, and I've got 3 shiny Wugtrios for whatever reason. Currently saving up for shiny Lucario, then I've got all the evolved shinies, so that'd be cool. I want to take a look at Electabuzz card that does 50 damage for 1 energy. Electabuzz card. I actually have an Electabuzz deck that I was going to use after this, but it's the one that does the random damage to a random Pokemon rather than the 50 damage one. There's a 50 damage one? Is it a flip coin thing? Because I'm not a big fan of like flip coins. He says while playing the most like flip coiny game ever. Where are we? Not that one. You got this one is the one I was going to use, the 40 damage one, and then is it the first set? This guy. 50 damage for 1 energy? Is there a guy that does that? I mean, this guy does 80 damage for a coin flip. Oh, I don't want to use Electabuzz. Was it Magmar? Might be Magmar. Yeah, because this one just does charge. Anyway. No Electabuzz does that if I remember correctly. Yeah, I didn't think so. That'd be broken. Like, there's only a few cards that do that, right? Like, you've got Sudowoodo, Carnivine, Skarmory are all 50 damage for 1 energy. You've got that, Slurp. You've got that one, Mankey that does 50 damage, but that's a coin flip. What up, Rosie? How we doing? How we doing? They're all conditional. Yeah. Okay, let's get 1 win with this deck, and I'll be happy. I'll be content. I should say I don't play this game, but do you have something to buff my Pokemon? As in HP-wise or attack-wise? Because yes to both. The supporter card red does 20 extra damage to 20 extra damage to EX Pokemon, and the Giant Cape gives you 20 extra HP, and this Rocky Helmet here does 20 damage to anyone that hits you, similar to Rocky Helmet in the game. Yo, what up, X-Slayer? How we doing? Hi, Cam. What's up? I can be Cam. Sure. Or is someone actually called Cam here, and I assumed that was just you spelling my name with a different letter, but someone could actually be called Cam. Let's Pokeball. Got another Patchy. Not ideal. Sabrina, Cyrus. Okay, okay. We will just end my turn. There's not really much point putting the Rocky Helmet on, because Darkrai ain't gonna hit me right now. Mars. Okay, well, my hand wasn't that great anyway. It was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's kind of better though. I'd rather have both the Pikachus early. My bad, Shinx. No, Shinx is scam. I knew that, I was just testing you. We're in a pretty shitty position now. What is going on? Like, every Darkrai Giratina I'm playing against just gets set up turn 1. Yeah, we'll use Professors. You haven't got a single Pika EX. It's not the best card, to be fair. Ooh, okay, we have a really nice setup here. I can actually take them out next turn. Let's put this other Pikachu down. I think, like Alcina said earlier, this deck wants to slow things down, so I've just got to play super aggressive, I think. With Plasma. Bink. Donk. You're obsessed with building decks, eh? Yeah. I want to try and find something that, like, not many people use. I feel like that Heatran, Rotom, Arceus, and one Giratina deck was working really well for me. Well, it has been in climbing. Although I did go on like a 7-loss streak, and it was just like, is this worth it? Should I just play Darkrai Giratina? Love the shiny binder too. Nice shiny family you got as well. Hell yeah. It's not as good as my Wigglytuff showcase. Okay, Sabrina. But why? I guess this saves me using my X speed. Anyone ever tell you look like Mr. Beast from Temu? That is like possibly the worst insult I've ever gotten in my life. But I have heard it. I've been told. So I have been told. Me Beast. Me Beast! He look like a me Beast! Voltorb. We're gonna dawn up some of their energy from Pachirisu. Bonk. Bink. We're gonna get it on the Pika. We're gonna kill the Darkrai. Anyone add me as a friend? Would if I could. I think I'm nearly maxed out. I've been doing loads of trading recently, which has helped me to complete my full 1-star full art collection. So I'm pretty stoked on that. Darkrai, 20 damage. You can't take me out. That's fine. We lose our X speed. That's not ideal. Okay, we've got an Electrode though. He is powering up his Giratina to kill. I have Sabrina. Doesn't really help me. I'm in a bit of a pickle here. A bit of a pickle. I don't want to use the Sabrina. Getting that Giratina in does not benefit me. I think I need to retreat Pikachu. Oh, so annoying. They've used both of their freaking Marzes. So annoying. Let's just retreat Pika into Voltorb or Patchy. I feel like I'm gonna go Voltorb because then I can always Electrode it next turn, right? Or even right now. I won't. I'm gonna hold on to the Electrode just in case. And end my turn. Maybe I can convince them to kill me with the Darkrai or the Giratina, the Voltorb. Yo, what up, Angela? How you doing? Greetings, fellow human beings that exist. Hello, Yuto. I do exist. All the homies coming in today. Yeah. It's quite late for you, isn't it, Angela? What you doing up? How you doing? How you been? Hope you're good. I'm alright. How are you? Very good, thank you. Very good. Giant Cape, not ideal. Dark Energy, doing some damage to Voltorb. Are you going to go into Giratina? I guess you want to power it up with the last Psychic Energy. Ren was getting a bit emotional today because she's going to like the first birthday of like her mum friendship group. I almost called it a mumship group then. But it's like the first little girl that's turned 1, which means that 80 is next. So Ren was just being like, oh god, I can't believe it's already happening. Right. So I Electrode here, right? Mumship. We have to retreat into Pachirisu. Bonk. I put an Electric Energy on Patchy. Dink. I Plasma. I'm once again 1 energy off of winning this. I think. Because they kill. If they have a Cyrus, I lose. A potion. I might be able to do something here. It depends on what they have in their hand, really. A Dark Prism. Okay, that's fine with me. There is a path to victory here, but I'm kind of reliant on them not having Cyrus. Which I don't really appreciate. Mumship, a vote of mums. We have an X speed, doesn't really matter too much. Now, I'm not sure if it's worth bringing in the Patchy here. Or if I just, it doesn't really make much difference if I power up this Pachirisu and then power up my Pikachu, right? I just put the energy on Pikachu and let Electrode go down. I think. No, it does make a difference if I power up Pachirisu, because I need that 10 damage on Darkrai. I do have Sabrina, but still. We're gonna do this. It plays around Cape. Yeah, it does. It does. That is the good point. And then if they do go into their Giratina, I still have a way to kill them by Sabrina-ing and getting the Darkrai back out. It's just, they've probably got a Cyrus, right? Please don't have a Cyrus. Come on. From Master we dropped to UB3, which is what you said? I think so? Okay, I can still win this with that move, that's fine. They do 20 damage to Patchy. They take it out. Come on, attack. Just attack. Yes! We got the win! I'm pretty sure we got the win. I Sabrina in Darkrai and I win. Darkrai. I Sabrina in Giratina. Whew, you had to work for that one. We'll put this on my Pikachu. Hit him with the Sabrina. Bring me Giratina. You must be the one to place it in the active spot. Else you concede. Correct, sir. Correct decision. Couldn't let me have that final hit. Just couldn't let me have that. Alright. We did it. Phew. I think we do. I think that's what I saw. I can't remember for sure though, Arsena. I don't think if you during the season, if you drop from Master Ball, you go down to UB3. But once the season ends and it goes to next season, it will put you back into UB3. I think. Might even be UB2. Thanks. Alright, we're going to try out a different Pikachu EX deck. I actually think the 2 Pikachu EXs is kind of excessive. And I saw someone posting about how their Electivire deck was working really well on Reddit today in their climb. So let's see. Let's change up the graphic on the screen. Alright, so this is the deck we're going to try out. Yo, what up? It's time to feel alive. And today we've got a Volkner-based deck that uses the new patches. I got 2 shiny of those. We got 1 Pikachu EX in here to just try and do big damage to one of the, maybe the Giratina or the Darkrai that we're bound to see. Then we've got Electabuzz and Electivire, 2 Volkners, maybe using those electric energies that we're burning on the Pikachu to power up Electivire. Just the 1 Pikachu in here, because 2 in here is a bit excessive. Getting all that electric energy just on the Pikachu is kind of hard to do. It can work if you just draw Petchy, but I wanted to try out this. I've never really used a Volkner deck, so we'll see how this goes. I saw someone posting on Reddit today that this was doing really well in climbing, but haven't tried it out. And I put a bit of my own spin on it by putting Pikachu in here. They were using a Zapdos from Genetic Apex, which I do like as a card, but I think Pikachu EX could be worth more here. So let's give it a go. Sweet. First take, let's fucking go. I never do that. Let's try it out. Does this game often get updates? Oh yeah, there is rumor that... Spoilers for anyone that doesn't want to know this, but at the end of the month there is going to be yet another set for this game. So let's see if we can get all the cards from that real quick. I think because of when they've announced each set, people were saying that it's likely that Thursday this week is when they're going to announce the next set. So keep your eyes open for that. Oh yeah, I've only been out a few months. Another, yep. So people have data mined it, and that's the info that they've come up with. Okay, we have a pretty shitty hand right now. Pretty shitty. Oh no, after season is what I'm saying. There's a UB3 apparently from what I saw. I was just confirming what you said. Okay, cool. Yeah. Smart. I can wonder pick an Arceus right now. Which position? Ooh, top right was what I first thought. Did you get all the Mummy Cynthia stuff? I didn't get the Mummy Full Art Cynthia, unfortunately. Big rips. This deck does not like Sprigatito. We are in a very shitty position right now. I mean, I can Giant Cape, but I won't. April 30th, yeah. I can't keep up, I know. I mean, I've done alright, but I've spent money on the game. Slash on my Pikachu. That is why I didn't bother Giant Caping, because what's his fate? Oh my days. I think I just lose. I honestly just might as well concede right here. The only thing I can do is Giant Cape and hope. Dang it, bottom left was it. Ah, I've lost my touch, Hugo. I'm sorry. This could just be GG's right here. If you have Meowscarada, was there any reason to evolve into Magneton right there? Are you BMing? Yeah, you're BMing. It's completely unnecessary. You're still trying to pull her? Bang. Well, that's fun. That was a good start to using this deck. Yeah. I'm not sure if I told you this, but I bought Premium for the first time like 4 days ago. Ooh, how's that going for you? You still have yet to get a second Meowscarada. Ah. My win rate is pretty decent, but I have been using a lot of off-meta decks as well. I say off-meta, they're built to counter the meta, right? Let's see, season records, 56%. I've been using these like recently. Been using this one, Always Be Retreating. I was showcasing this the other day. 2 Heatrans, 2 Rotoms, Giratina, and 2 Arceus is very similar idea to the Carnivine Arceus Rotom deck. Except I got some Dawns in here because we want to retreat constantly to get like other stuff powered up. And then the other one that I used to get like throughout most of the game, I was playing with throughout most of my climb, I was just using this Meowscarada deck with Vespiquen and couple combis just to basically counter Darkrai Giratina. What is the meta now? Darkrai Giratina. It's always been Darkrai Giratina. Darkrai is just so splashable and everything, so is Giratina, so you just put them together. Boom, you got a deck. Let's see. Can we get 3 wins with this deck? I don't know. Obviously, that last battle did not start in the way we wanted in the slightest. I mean, I only drew one Pokemon, so that wasn't ideal. And this deck has 5 Pokemon in it, I guess. 2 Electabuzz, 1 Pikachu, 2 Patchies. Stream was my first purchase, and I only really plan to do it for 2 months. Fair. Are you doing like the free bit that they offered? Do they still do that? I assume. Okay, we got Electabuzz this time. We're versing Darkrai Giratina. I got Volkner and Electivire. You already did the free tile. Ah, fair. I think I have 1x speed in this deck, so we could potentially get our Patchy out if I get a Patchy and if I get an X speed. Going second here, or going first here, isn't the worst. I mean, it's not great for my deck, but them going first is better for Giratina, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Also, someone new has already opened 1,000 packs, maybe. What of it? You're thinking about making a Cynthia-themed deck? Fair. Would you make it Garchomp or Togekiss? If I had a X speed here, I might comms this Electivire to get a Pachirisu. But I don't, so I won't. I'm already not vibing with this deck. I don't know what I'm gonna do. For now, I will power up Electabuzz. There's not really much else I can do, and we will end our turn. She has Lucario, right? Oh, right. Not like a Cynthia the card in the game deck, like a Cynthia's actual team from the mainline games deck. That'd be cool. Lucario Garchomp could do something with, maybe. Dun. So I pretty much lose. This was a fun game. I could Electivire here. And Giant Cape. And I would have 140, I'd have 100 health, which means the Darkrai would still take me out. Let's do this. This is not a great position at all. Let's power Pikachu. How do I do this? Screw it. Let's let RNG decide. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that Electivize's attack was like you get to choose where it hits. For some reason, I just assumed it was random. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. I guess it would say at random there if it was. I think you lose. Yeah, I think I'd come to that conclusion once the game started. You have 614 packs. 100,000 packs is a huge difference, yeah. We bring in Patchy. I can power up Electabuzz or Electivire with 2 energy, so I got that going for me. Hang on, if I put this on Patchy, oh mate, I'm actually like so close to being able to make Electivire take out the Darkrai. I mean, they've probably got a Sabrina anyway, but what I would do is evolve into Electivire. Vulcan the next turn to get 2 energy. You get 3 energy from that. Alright, well, you know what? I'll play it out. I will play it out. Plasma. Donk. If I could just have used my red. If I could use Vulcan and red in the same turn. They would win with their Giratina anyway. I just want to get Electivire online. Okay, well now Red wouldn't take him out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Mars? Oh, well, you know what? There goes my whole plan. Professor's Research, another Pachirisu, and a Pokemon Communication. Well, I can get Electivire back, but I can't use Volkner anymore. Here comes Electabuzz to do basically nothing. Okay, we got Electivire. Let's put him down. I would have really preferred Volkner there, to be honest. Donk. Put an electric energy on it. Bonk. Use a Professor's Research. Doot. If I pull a Volkner here... Yeah, we got Sabrina. Cool. Boop, boop. It just deranked to UB1. Oh man, I was floating between UB2 and UB3 for a while. Rocky Helmet. Can I pull a Volkner just so that I can take out one Darkrai? Make me feel something. There's a red. Let me go out on my own terms then. I'm going out on my own terms. I choose when I lose. To be fair, my own opponent played it really well, so I'm not too mad. Oh. Yeah, it's fine when I lose to my opponent playing really well. when I lose to my own mistakes, I get so mad at myself. I have to put the game down for a bit. All right, I don't really see this deck working for me. I tried it out. Maybe I'll give it some like testing in my own time and come back to it. But I'm gonna play with what I want to, which is this. This is my favorite deck right now. I'll probably go on a streak of losing and hate it by the end of the stream, but you know. What time is it? 5 to 3. Let's play a few games of this, and then we'll move over back to some Let's Go, because it's been a hot minute. I've already made a YouTube video on this. You guys can go check it out if you like. But I want to play it anyway. So yeah. Oh wow, this is like the perfect deck for me to be playing against. Unfortunately, I didn't pull Heatran, so not perfect. We do have a Pokeball and Rotom and Arceus, so that is nice. Champy X deck. It's underrated. Okay, big claims. I just don't see like stage 2 evolution Pokemon being very good outside of like having one of their pre-evolutions have a way to draw them, like Sprigatito, right? Or who else does that? Combi. You also got a bit lucky. I'm playing Meowscarada or Beedrill. Start with the Weedle versus putting him out drug with Darkrai and Giratina on the bench. So we want a Heatran here. It's probably going to give me Giratina. Okay, we got the Heatran. Worst thing I could have pulled down was another Rotom. We'll do this. We're going to power up my Heatran. And I will retreat into Heatran because I kind of want that Magnemite to hit me. Not that it makes too much difference. We can end our turn. Where is my Heatran deck? Always be retreating. I was thinking about doing something like with viewers at some point, if anyone was interested. Maybe doing like a battle. And if I win, I'll gift you a sub. If I win, you sub. If you win, I'll gift you a sub. Just thought it could be like a fun incentive. Go on. Oh, you can't hit me anymore with Magneton, so that's fine. What I really need is I need a giant cape so that if they have Magnezone, I don't just lose. We did not get the giant cape. I got Giratina a turn late as well. I don't have a Dawn, so it doesn't really matter if my Heatran goes down to Magnezone. I'm just going to play it out. I could even Sabrina here, take out their Magnemite. No, I'm just going to hit, because then I can get the extra damage on Heatran, which means that I could take out that Magnezone. Maybe it was a good idea to get rid of that Magnemite, getting a point on the board. Never mind. I would, but I have to work. There. Magnezone. Pokeball. Okay. Iono. Okay. Now I'm kind of gutted that I didn't play that Sabrina. They're trying to get Magnezone right now. Got the Dawn. They got Skarmory. They're Volt Charging. Please don't Magnezone. They don't. No Magnezone. Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't get my Poke Center Lady, which would have saved my Heatran. I need to take this Magneton out, because I can't risk them getting Magnezone, right? It's just too strong. I will Rocky Helmet myself, though, so that whoever comes in does take damage. Right? Yep. Donk. We'll get a Pokeball. Who are we gonna draw? Arceus. Power up my Golden Arceus. And let's kill the Magnezone. Magneton. Magnezone. Now they could come in with Magnemite and kill me here. But no, they do want to just kill me with Skarmory. That's fine. Tessie's Research. And you're back up to UB2. Nice. You get Magneton back on the field. Giant Cape on Skarmory. Do a little bit of extra damage. Rocky Helmet, we like that. I'll bring in Rotom here because I can just retreat it anyway. Pokecenter Lady, a turn too late. We'll do this. Boom. I'm kind of tempted to power up Rotom and start hitting this thing. Or do I just let Rotom take damage and power up my second Arceus? Because either way, I can attack with Arceus next turn by dawning up the energy from Giratina. Unless they, if they have another Iono, which they could, I think I will do this, and then I can use the Dawn on the other Arceus if needs be. Leaf, don't need to use, we'll just Broken Space Bellow. Because then next turn I can bring in Arceus, power up this Arceus, and attack. Really, I would like a Sabrina right now, actually. I'd love to have my Sabrina back. Okay, Sabrina doesn't really help me anymore. They have Sabrina. Which is fine, I do have Leaf. And because, oh, you know what, it's a good thing I didn't power up this Arceus, because I've got, or do I just go into Arceus? I'm gonna go into Giratina. It's gonna be really annoying if that last card in their hand is a Cyrus, and they draw into a Magnet Zone. Bonk, that's fine. Okay, so we Leaf. We run like baby into Arceus. We power up this Arceus. And they concede. Okay, cool. Nice. I mean, that wasn't like the most meta deck. It's a pretty good deck. But we got the victory anyway. We take it. I mean, this deck works really well into that. It works well. This deck works well into Steel. It works well into Meowscarada, and it works well in, pretty good into Giratina Darkrai. Obviously, Carnivine has the advantage of doing extra damage to Darkrai, but Heatran will do 80 damage to Darkrai once it's set up if Darkrai has done damage to Heatran. So it's kind of like, it does take an extra turn to get going. But I like the trade-off of having Fire type being super effective against Meowscarada. We got Fire deck. Okay. We got our Heatran, we got 2 Pokeballs, and a Professor's, like pretty much the ideal opening hand. Is it Moltres? Okay, they got the Moltres. They flipping coins. And they go second. Oof. So happy with the grass kitty they brought. Yeah, Meowscarada is really fun to play. I might continue to climb with that later. Come on, Arceus. Okay, that is not the ideal two mons to get from Pokeballs. I'd like an Arceus and a Giratina, please. Cyrus and an Arceus. Okay, we do get the Arceus, so that's good. We'll get that on the bench. Bink. And we will hit up a Rotom on the bench. I hate that it does this. Like, you can't play anything until it's like you've read the no status, no retreat cost stuff that comes up. And then end. Pet peeve. Pokeball. I did not pull the golden Pokeball, so I'm sad about that. Moltres. Okay, that's good. We like Moltres setting up Moltres. That's not too much of a threat. Unless they get all 3 heads here. Then I'm worried. They do not. They get 1 heads. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Sabrina Ring literally does nothing for me here. Bink onto Heatran. A Rotom, Sabrina, Cyrus, Red. We will just end our turn. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get the extra damage from Heatran because they're probably not going to be hitting me for a minute. Can this work in my favor? I get my Sabrina back. I get the Giratina. It's a bit late for that, though. And a Giant Cape. Inferno Dance. Flip. Tails. Tails? Tails. Okay, they get the exact same again. They can start hitting me with Moltres next turn. I can do 60 damage to Moltres. But I kind of want to keep the red in my back pocket, right? I don't have Pokecenter Lady, which kind of sucks. I always regret not putting my Giant Cape down, so I'm just going to use it on Arceus. No point in Sabrina Ring, and we will just Mad Strike. Will they do the 70 damage to me now? Or will they have drawn a Charmander at last? Pokecenter Lady? Okay, so that means they're out of red range, which is unfortunate. They are going to Heat Blast me. They're going to Heat Blast my ass. Another Rotom. Okay, now we got... I don't have the Dawn anymore. So I kind of just need to put this onto Arceus. Get this Giratina out here. And let's do... Should I get damage off on the other Moltres? Because then I can maybe Cyrus back in this one later and kill it. I actually think I'm going to Sabrina. Having a little bit of damage on that Moltres could benefit me. Because then Arceus can one-shot that later on, right? If they get the guy they want. We'll Mad Strike. Bring it down to 60. I can actually take out this Moltres. Oh no, I can't. I don't have a Dawn. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to anyway. You can't use Dawn and Red in the same turn. Alright, I bring in Rotom here just because I can retreat it if I need. The Rocky Helmet. We will put this onto Arceus. Put the Rocky Helmet on my Rotom because I don't have another Giant Cape anyway. Yeah. I'm okay with that. And I will... I'm going to get another Heatran on the bench just in case they Sabrina. And we'll Broken Space Bellow. Yo, what up, Frisky? How we doing? Let's go 1 versus Charizard because they can get Zard access. Yeah, that is the way them Zard decks lose. This seems like that's how this is going for this guy. Yeah, there's the Charmander. Will they Inferno Dance here though? They do. 1 heads, 2 heads. Yeah, 2 heads. So they get 3 energy straight on that Charmander. But I think I'm okay here. I get the Dawn. We will retreat into Arceus. I'm not going to Cyrus them because I need to save that for if they bring the Charmander in, right? We got Red, we got Cyrus, we got Dawn. We will Ultimate Force. Ultimate Force! Imagine they bring a card that lets you play multiple support cards in 1 turn. That would be broken. It would have to be a support card that supports support. Yeah, that Charmander just took too long to get out here. Red will kill this Moltres. Unless they Potion and Giant Cape for Moltres, then I win. Poke Center Lady, please don't Cape. Don't Cape. Yeah, alright, we're good. We good, we good. Doink. They must be so mad. They were so close to getting Charizard. That is the pain of Charizard deck, right? Just when you don't get Charizard. Or Charmander. Or Charmeleon. Who this? Yo, what up, Moy? How you doing? I'll probably go to like half 3, and then we'll switch over to Let's Go. Stadium. Do you think they'll add Stadium cards to Pocket, or will that be too complicated? I mean, I guess they did introduce items and yeah, just items. A few sets later. Where would the Stadium card like show up on the UI? And tools. That's what I meant by items. Been in the middle of nowhere doing farm work for 2 days and loving it. I miss my PC though because I gotta use YouTube. How you doing? I'll rip. Relegated to YouTube. Yeah, I'm doing very well. I'm doing real good, thank you. Had a good weekend. I had a weekend off work, so that was nice. Did a lot of relaxing. Did some chores. Yeah. And that sounds pretty fun though, getting away from like city life, or just civilization for a bit and doing some farm work. I'll be down. You also used a Char deck in my grind to Master Ball? Fair, fair. I have been like thinking about using a Charizard deck, using the old GA Charizard, doing that 200 damage to just knock out everything. That Arceus was a really nice pull there because that allows me to move this Rotom out of the spot if I want to. Giratina, now that is a fantastic pull, nice and early. That will let me power up my Arceus real quick. We'll do this. I'm gonna Giant Cape my Arceus because I just, whenever I don't Giant Cape something, I lose my Giant Cape. I regret it. Every time. Half tempted to put this Rotom down as well, just in case, but I don't think they would. I don't think they'd Mars me right now because I have less than 3 cards. People don't give the OG Charizard the respect it deserves. Yeah, and the new Charizard gets too much respect. It's not very good, or it got too much respect when it was announced. It was people quickly realized, yeah, it's just not it. Alright, so not this turn, but the turn after I can attack with Arceus, which is kind of nice. Bum, 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 bum. We got 2 Dawns as well. We'll do this. I could have actually Dawned up an energy to Rotom there to attack the Giratina in the back, which I kind of wish I had. With 2 EX deck, guaranteed Darkrai, you need Moltres to just put 3 heads. You attach 2 energy yourself onto the Char on your curve and you win. Yeah, I mean, that all does rely on you getting Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard as well, right? Got a second Arceus. It's kind of nice, you know? I'm kind of down. Now the question becomes, do I play aggressive, get some damage off on this Darkrai before that Giratina can do anything? Or do I try and power up both of my Arceus? And I think I'm going to answer that myself by just playing aggressive. You've got to play aggressive against Darkrai Giratina. We've learned this, we know this. I'm going to force their hand. Now they kind of want to attack with Darkrai, right? Which means they can do less with their Giratina in the back. Okay, they got another Darkrai. Interesting. What will you do? You're going to power up that Darkrai, yeah. Which means the next turn they'll be losing all of that energy unless they retreat. Retreating could be smart. You're too lazy to do battles. I find it pretty exhilarating, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, like, when you get really deep into a battle and it's just you don't know where it's gonna go, it's pretty fun. We've got a Leaf. That could be beneficial, could be real beneficial. We're gonna power up other Arceus. Get him ready to go. We have a Dawn, so I can literally attack with this Arceus next turn as well, if needs be. We'll take this guy out. Get rid of all of that energy. They can't attack with Giratina next turn. They can do 20 damage to me by powering up Darkrai. They bring in Giratina. I think I just let Arceus go down and get big damage off on Giratina, right? They haven't got any points yet. Don't look at my battle record. Yeah, Broken Space Bellow. Only issue here is... if I attack Giratina, they can kill me with Darkrai. But if they do that, they would have to dawn up the energy for Giratina to be able to attack my other Arceus. Which means they couldn't red me, which means I think I win. Let's power up this Arceus. I don't need to use Leaf or Dawn right now. I mean, I could retreat into this Arceus, Dawn up the energy, and attack. But that would allow this Giratina to kill this Arceus, right? So I don't think that's a smart thing to do. So we're going to Professor's Research. We've got Pokecenter Lady, and then I'm going to put this here. And I am going to attack. I'm going to continue to play aggressive. See, they can heal up their Giratina and take out my Arceus. But they need to... Okay, so this takes out my Arceus, right? But they need to dawn up an energy here to be able to attack with Giratina. Which does mean that this Arceus should win the game. Because they can't red me to take me out, to do more damage. Because I got a Pokecenter Lady. Beat the meta with my Heatran deck where we use no Heatrans. You're very close to taking it alone and just moving in the middle of nowhere and just living life. That sounds banging. They do heal up their Giratina. Smart move so they don't take the self out. And they Giratina again. Are they going to retreat now? Will they retreat? Yes. Into Darkrai. Now they're trying to power up that Giratina again. We get my Heatran. We'll put Heatran on the bench to do that extra damage. We're gonna Fire Energy Arceus. We don't need to heal any. I mean, even if I heal up Rotom, it still dies to a Cyrus, right? They might have a Cyrus in their hand right now, which means that I could lose this still. After all this, I still gotta. I just gotta do it. There's not really much else I can do. Praying for no Cyrus. Yeah. Damn it, man. Should have retreated that Arceus earlier, maybe. Maybe. That was a good one. That was a good one. It was close. They had the Cyrus they needed to win, though. I, unfortunately, did not. If I had a Cyrus in my hand, could have won that. But it is what it is. Even if I had a Sabrina. Did I use my Cyrus that game? I think I used a Sabrina early on, right? Opponent's turn, they used Cyrus, and then I lose. Bum, 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 bum. I think I got a bit too big for my boots at one point. I shouldn't have said we won without Heatran, my Heatran deck without using Heatran. It was my own hubris which caused me to lose. I don't think I did use Sabrina in the end. I'm currently at 60% win rate with 99 wins and 66 losses this season. Nice. Very solid. Also, regarding your viewer battle idea, you're basically saying you pay for my sub every month. Oh, sheesh! He's confident. Well, energy... My opponent is starting with Tinkertink. What exactly does Tinkertink do? Free energy 80 plus heads for 80 more. Yeah. Right, it does 80. Okay. Speaking of, like, how much damage things do, right? I have this really, really cool idea for a short. And I say it's a short, but like the script that I've written for it, it just kept getting bigger and bigger. It's probably around 2 minutes long now. But the premise is, do you ever wonder what cards do the most damage per turn in TCG Pocket? Right? So like turn 1, who can do the most damage? Turn 2, turn 3, etc. Turns 1 and 2, pretty easy. In fact, turn 1, it's Palkia. It's Palkia doing 170 damage with 4 flipped heads Misty against a fire type, or something that's weak to water, right? Turn 2, it's Infinite Steps Eevee, and it's that for the rest of it. But ignoring infinite damage potential, right? Turn 2, it's still Misty into Palkia. But turn 3 is where it gets super interesting. You don't have any stage 2s available yet, right? Because it's turn 3, so it means you've gone first, the opponent's gone, now it's your turn again on turn 3. Stage 2s aren't available. Celebi can do a max of 100 if comboed with Leafeon, an X-Speed and a Dawn. Wugtrio can match Palkia with 170 overall if the Actimon is weak to water. But, right, okay, here's where it's like, where I thought the short like got really, really cool. If on turn 1 you play a Cubone in the active spot with an Onix and 2 Riolu on the bench, you could do 220 damage by turn 3. So the way that would work, you'd need to block the Onix on turn 1, then end your turn, and on turn 3 you evolve the Cubone, evolve both the Riolu, give Marowak an energy, and dawn up the energy from the Onix to the Marowak to do 200 damage, and then 220 if the Pokemon's weak to it. On turn 3, you'd usually only have a max of 2 cards in your hand, right? So you can only do this with your opponent using a Mars or a red card on you, because that would give you 3 more cards, and that would give you, when you draw your card, when it goes to your turn, you have 4 cards, and those 4 cards would need to be a Marowak, 2 Lucario, and a Dawn. I don't want to work out like the odds of that actually happening, but I just thought it was... you could do 220 damage on turn 3 if like everything went your way, if the stars aligned and all of that like happened. I thought that was interesting, and I want to make that into a short. It's just, I've got the script for it, it's just like getting the assets and stuff like sorted out so that it looks good as well as like, you know, sounding good. You're about to say you won't have enough cards? Yeah. See, I thought of that. Like, originally, Arsena, I had it written out as you can play one Riolu, and then you'd evolve that into Lucario, and you'd do 180 to 200 damage, right? But then I was like, wait a sec. There is actually a way this could work. Yo, what up, Fingerboard? How you doing? You need Lucario EX, Wigglytuff EX, and Pikachu EX. Can I add you then later sometime we can trade? I suppose, yeah. Why not? Did I ever add that as a command? Like my my ID in this game? I might do that now. Too many duplicates of our EX they might need. I actually don't need anything right now. Not to brag. But yeah, I'm sorted on all my EXs. The only thing that I only have one of is Lucario EX. And then I've got all the 1-stars. I only have like one of some of them, but that's fine. Yeah, so I'm good. And then there's a Lucario event coming up. So you actually should be good. You need a Lucario EX too. Spoilers, just in case... Oh, I shouldn't have opened frickin' TCG Pocket on my phone. What am I doing? That's probably going to close it here. But the next Wonder Pick event is Lucario EX. You pulled the Pokeball twice, the gold one. Oh, I wouldn't mind that. Like, you can put it in any deck. Yo, what up, Alyssa? How we doing? Yeah, I opened the frickin' app on my phone. It's closed it in my my emulator. You went through all your cards and you literally don't have anything good. Surely you've got to have something you can build a deck out of, right? Is that gold card Queen Alyssa? How many gold cards has you got, Alyssa? I got one. I got Arceus. Alyssa, a premium. I've been playing since day one and I don't have a single gold card. Damn. How rosy. I don't know. You got two now? Damn. Luxray EX when? To be fair, Shinx, Luxray is actually really good. 120 damage to any of the mons is super strong, and it's got his own supporter card, right, with Volkner. Maybe I scrap the Electivire deck and we use Luxray instead. You're about to get 120 gold. I might get the Mewtwo EX card. Noise. I've been saving up my my hourglasses for the next set. You have two of them in the same deck along with my gold Charizard. Nice. I've got my 87 hourglasses sitting and waiting. Currently I have nothing to wonder pick, so I'm kind of just doing these chancy picks so that I can get both of these promos as soon as possible. I want this to be mainly Riolus though, because I already have two Pachirisus. What do you think? Should I take the risk? See if we can get one of the Riolus from this? Or wait? I'll wait, because I only have two Wonder Pick energy. I'll have a little scroll through, see if there's anything interesting. But I'm basically just ignoring anything that's... That's a nice pack they got. I'm basically ignoring anything that says Shining Revelry, because I'm good. And the shiny cards don't come up in Wonder Picks, which sucks. Palkia, Shiny Thingy, Palkia, Revelry, Triumphant Light, Shining Revelry. Ooh. I'm going to do that. I've still got 31 of these time things, so screw it. It is time to feel alive after all. Watch me pick the Pachirisu here. Nope, we're good. That's actually the first one of those Riolus I've got. I haven't managed to get that yet. You'll trade me one? I don't think you can. I don't think they allow us to trade that. You got two Wonder Picks right away, right, since Shining Revelry? Damn. Bink! Yeah. Bink. I was like, I'm pretty sure that made the noise then. But nothing is happening on screen. complete. Oh, I'm such an idiot. You know the most recent solo missions event with the poor mod? I went out of my way to make sure that I had 19 battles won on that mission, right? And then I was going to do the last one on the evening. So I used some of the tokens or whatever they're called to refresh it, so that I'd have 19. I'd do the last battle on the evening before, and then get that last thing, and that'd be it. I would have completed all the missions for that. Forgot to do the battle, so wasted all those time things and didn't get the 5 wonder pick things. I know it's such a petty thing, such a just small amount of wonder pick things, but just missing out on that really rustled my jimmies. You missed the warm-up battle event towards the end, got 30 event glasses and still here, and ended up on 1 Machamp and some missions for WP glasses. Ah, rippers. Do you need a second of any EX cards, by the way? The only one I need is Lucario, but there's an event for that coming up soon. I'm pretty sure. Spoilers. I've kind of gotten lost in climbing ladder in Pocket here. I did say I was going to switch over to some Let's Go at some point. Can you use my friend code? Oh, sorry, I'll do it after this battle. You're gonna have it? I gotcha. I have free. All right. We'll see. I haven't got anything else to use my wonder pick stuff on. So right now I'm kind of just saving my trade tokens and hoping for wonder picks for stuff. Okay, we've got the Heatran. We're going second. We're in a good position here. I can't obviously use that Pokeball yet. I don't know what I'm trying. Hopefully this is Giratina. It's Darkrai. Darkrai also works. I actually want them to power up this Darkrai so I do more damage to it. Probably going to get Giratina on the bench now. Definitely going to get Giratina on the bench now. Hello Sam, would you mind trading me an Arceus EX for a random EX I got an extra of? I think I have a spare Arceus EX, so I could do that. Okay, they can actually kill me next turn, I think. No, they can't, because they'd have to Leaf and Dawn, which they can't do in the same turn. Pokeball. Give me Arceus. That's not a Heatran. Watching you really makes me want to try Arceus decks. I got everything twice except Arceus, which I have 0 X's and the regular Shee. Yeah, Giratina is great for us here, actually. And we'll do this. We have the 2 Dawns that I could use to power up Arceus with Giratina later on. Have you got a God Wonder Pick yet? No, I haven't. Actually, did I get a God Wonder Pick? I might have seen one God Wonder Pick. I haven't actually had a God Pack myself. They do Leaf, but they can't Dark Energy Darkrai and power up Weavile at the same time here though. Oh wow, what an unreal start. 30 damage brings me down to 80, which they can take me out now because Darkrai will do 20 damage to me as well. Okay. In which case, let's Professors. Dawn would only help me if I had an Arceus in my hand. I kind of want to pull a Giant Cape here. Come on, Giant Cape. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. That's nice. We'll put that down. I will get my other Heatran on the bench. You know what? I actually could have Sabrina'd there. And they wouldn't have been able to, unless they had the Dawn, kill my Heatran, but still. This also works. We power up Heatran. And we will do 80 damage to their Weavile. Now they got some decisions to make. Do they kill me with this Weavile and let it go down, giving me 2 points? Or do they retreat into their other Weavile which could be a play, but I have Cyrus. Potioning up. By the way, can you mass open my account for the next pack release? Mass open my account. I don't know what that means, I'm afraid. Sorry. I have the reds to be able to still kill this Weavile. So all of the stuff they just used is kind of useless. You could do it on stream. Oh, as in, like, you give me access to your account so I can open packs? I appreciate the offer, but I think it means open packs. Yeah. But I think I'll give it a miss. I like the idea, but I don't like the power you're giving me, giving me access to your account. Right. Let's think. We've got Rotom, we've got Sabrina. Do I want a red? I think I do just want to take out this Weavile. Yeah. Is that a verb, Sabrina? Oh yeah. To Cyrus, to Sabrina, to Dawn, to Volkner, to Pokecenter Lady. They're all verbs now. Isn't your birthday next week, or am I misremembering this? You're misremembering this. My daughter's birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks. We talked about this time ago, but I wanted to pick my first. Got unlucky all the time though. Fair. You never get this luck when you play Darkrai and Weavile. Now, will they put okay, they do put the energy on the Weavile. So they still have to attack to take me out here. Now, if I draw an Arceus, I'd be tempted to try and power the Arceus up rather than the Heatran. We get a Leaf. I have just like a bunch of dead cards in my hand right now, to be honest. I'm going to put Rotom on the bench just so that Darkrai can't be Sabrinaed in. We're going to do... Do I Sabrina? Is it worth Sabrina-ing? If I Sabrina, then they can bring in this Darkrai, power it up with one, and do... They still won't take me out. Oh, this is a head scratcher. I think I hold on to the Sabrina. I think I'm going to hold. And just do this. They've only got 1 point right now. Oh my gosh, she's going to be one already down. I know, it's flown by. It's actually insane. Now, I'm on 20 HP. So I think they just win this turn. They just win. There's nothing I can do. Because... Oh, I mean, I can bring in my Giratina and stall them out for a sec. But... Oh, man. I guess... I just didn't draw my Arceus, which really sucks. He can do 20 damage. So if they don't heal the Weavile... Right? If they don't heal Weavile, and they retreat into Darkrai, then I bring in my Giratina, I can retreat into my Rotom. This is all relying on them not having a Sabrina, though. Okay, wait. Oh, no. I kind of want to retreat into my Rotom. But then, if I do that... No, I don't have enough cards to do it, right? I do. No, because I don't have Arceus. So I just have to do this. I just have to do this. Let's see if they have a Sabrina. If they have a Sabrina, they win. They only have 3 cards in their hand, though. Weavile does less damage on full Rotom. True. But they can bring in their Darkrai, right, to do 80 damage and just retreat with Weavile. So That was what I'm expecting. They're going to just retreat Weavile, go into a Darkrai and do the damage. If they Sabrina here, I lose. If they don't have Sabrina, I actually win with Rotom though. But please don't Sabrina. No! Oh, dude, I was so close. If they didn't have Sabrina, I could have leafed back into Rotom, right? And then done the 20 damage to Weavile with Rotom's attack. Oh, I couldn't get that freaking Arceus. 5 cards left. Didn't draw either of my Arceus. Damn. That was a good game, though. It was a good game. Dev Misty for 17 scrub. Get blamed for 120. Yeah, we use 53 as a marge. If we've heard made for you. All supporters of verbs, yes. You could private send it. Nah, you're all good, fingerboard. I appreciate the offer though. If you're still there, hit me up. I'll get my friend code. They had like the god opening frickin' Weavile Darkrai hand. I guess they didn't have Dawn. That was the one thing they were missing out. And we still did pretty well. You do have to head off the night. Take care. Have a great rest of the stream. Appreciate it, dude. You got trades on your phone? What do you mean? I cannot trade while I play, unfortunately, because this is the same account. Opponent's name is Nikuman, which is a meat steam bun. You got beat by a bun? That's buns. That's freaking buns, man. See you later, Sini. Alright, I'm gonna do another battle. I had like the full intention to do some Let's Go today, but you know what? I want to climb the ladder, man. I'm climbing. I'm climbing. Well, I'm kind of sliding down the ladder slowly at the moment, actually. But it's all part of the fun, question mark? If you don't play with fries, I swear to God. Cats will eat you so quickly. Oh, okay, yeah, you know what? Couldn't get an Arceus to show up for the life of me in the last game. This time, too many Arceus. What do you got, Darkrai? Oh, okay. I see you. I see you. A golden Pokeball. How many? Too many. I need to build some decks, but I'm so bad at it. There's a ton of resources out there to be able to like find some fun decks to play with. Okay, we get the Rotom. We don't have a Leaf though. I'll do this and end my turn. Maybe they can just like brick super hard and not pull anything they can put on the bench. Didn't they already use a Pokeball though? I'm surprised they haven't put something on the bench. Maybe they didn't want it to get Sabrina'd into? I have the red, so I can actually kill this Arceus, and I'm going to get powered up before it. I do get Leaf though. Not really sure how well Leaf helps me out. Oh, I just realized I can't kill this Arceus because I only have 2 Mons on the bench. Okay. End my turn. Now, if I draw Heatran here, that would be kind of nice. Pokeball, Professor's Research, you know, there's a few things. Okay, well, now I definitely can't kill them no matter what. It don't matter what I do. What did they just do? Oh, they owned me. Okay, well, I have no red anymore. I have red again. Basically got the same hand back. Maybe better. Ooh, Arceus Crobat. Interesting. Bye, Red. Bye, Red. And Leaf again. We'll profess his research. Still didn't get that, like, third Benchmon. Still didn't get the third Benchmon. We will also Giant Cape, in case they have a red. And a couple more mons for their bench. I will do this. I will do... no, I'm just going to attack. Ultimate Force! Okay, they go straight into Golbat. Another Pokeball. Just get that bit of extra damage on my Arceus. I don't know how much damage Crobat does. I think it's 50, maybe? Oh, they get a second Arceus. That is not ideal. Rocky Helmet. Now, this is going to do 110 damage to me, leaving me with 50 health. I think they take me out with Crobat, but I'm not really sure. They're deliberating on what to do. Yeah, the Ultimate Force. Bring me down to 50. We got Pokesensor Lady. You know what? That might just put me out of range of Crobat. I'm gonna have to Google it. I gotta know how much damage Crobat does. Crobat's Pocket. TCG Pocket. What do? You do 50 damage plus 30. So yeah, he would still take me out even if I Pokesensor Lady here. Could be an idea to Sabrina. Bring in their Golbat or bring in their other Arceus. And then I can Cyrus them later. But I think getting rid of all of their energy right now is the best move I can make. I'm going to put this Rocky Helmet onto my other Arceus. Going to mirror them. And then we're just going to take them out. Well, I'm going to head off. Thanks for the stream. If you can trade an RQCX for anything, just send it out anytime. Bye-bye. Will do. I don't know if I actually have enough trade tokens right now to do any trading other than I was literally about to open the Pocket app on my frickin' phone then. Again, probably would have made me lose this battle. Okay, gonna do 80 damage to me per turn, which means that I should still win with this Arceus here. Because I got a Rocky Helmet on, it'll bring them down to 90 HP, which means that my Arceus should kill them next turn if they attack me with Crobat. And now I definitely will kill them next turn. Giratina. Plump that on the bench. Don't need to Leaf, don't need to Sabrina right now. Put that there. Use a Broken Space Bellow. I think I win. Is there anything they can do to beat me? They can Sabrina, but I can bring Giratina and Leaf my way out of it. They could Red, which doesn't do enough damage. They do Sabrina. Smart move. I will bring in my Giratina. So I'll do the Cunning Link. 30 damage to me, and then they'll do 70 damage to me. Bonk. But that's fine. We will Leaf, and they'll probably concede. I could do a little bit more damage by Pokeballing right now, but I'm not going to BM. Yeah. Fair enough. GG's. I don't think that's a very good deck, to be honest. Like, I like the idea of it, but trying to get a stage 2 that does 50 damage online, I mean, obviously you get the extra 30 damage, but it's just not quite it. Uh-oh. Game froze. Oh, my nose has suddenly got like really itchy. Oh, no, the game didn't freeze. I just turned the freaking sound down in my headphones by accident. They got like this little rolly slider thing that's on the back, and I always turn it down by knocking it. Okay. Pretty good starting hand. We will put this guy down. I'm gonna put my other Rotom down. No. Yes. Just did they Sabrina? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it. Skarmory, okay. Going first against Skarmory, kind of bad. We will end our turn. Oh my days, they got the setup. They're ready to frickin' spar. They don't have any tools though, which is good. I feel like every time I've ever fought any Skarmory deck, they've had tools just turn one. We will put our second Arceus down. Will we? No. Yes, I will. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I probably should have put the energy on Rotom. I just realized that I pulled a Dawn. But then if they do get a tool now, then my Rotom will go down, so then that wouldn't be as good. We will actually, you know what? Just so that I can preserve this Rotom. There we go. Now I should have put the fire energy on the Rotom. Once again. Could have done 20 damage to the Armor Fossil. Metal Burst, 20 damage. Red. Interesting. I'm gonna early Sabrina. Why not? Let's make them have to figure some stuff out. This means they've got to put an energy on the Skarmory, right? So why not do it? Do they have Bastiodon? Rocky Helmet. Yeah, that's going to take out my Rotom. They can't attack with Bastiodon yet. I can still kill the Skarmory with Arceus. Bink. They do 80 damage with Bastiodon. But Bastiodon is literally just like a coin flip machine on whether we win or lose. Giant Cape. I guess we'll chuck that down. I'd only regret it if I didn't. Bink. And Ultimate Force. Kill this Skarmory. They probably bring in their other Skarmory. Get some chippy damage and they're able to power up their Bastiodon a bit. Do they have another tool? Dink does 20 damage. Rocky helmet. Bink. We're gonna put the Rocky helmet down on my Arceus. I'm gonna do this because it's funny. And I'll do this. Now, if they have a Cyrus, I think they just win. If not, I gotta coin flip my way to victory. Yep. GG. Oh, they had like the perfect draws. Not much I could do. Yeah, play it out. Choose a Pokemon to switch in. Oh wait, they don't win. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Okay. I was thinking they had 2 points already. They've actually wasted their Cyrus there. That was a real silly thing to do. I guess that their idea was to make my Arceus do less damage. Which is smart. Heatran. Get him on the bench. I'll put a Fire Energy on Heatran. Or no, I'll put on Arceus. Alright, coin flips. How we doing? Shit. I do 10 damage. Yo, what up, Nat? How we doing? Got a giant cape on. Even though I hit them last turn, they have now ended this turn with more health. Okay, we got 2 Dawns. We're going to retreat into this Arceus. Haha, now what will you do? Bink. Alright, can we get a coin flip to go our way, please? Shit. 10 more damage, let's go. We're chipping. Changed your computer to Linux yesterday, and of course there's a ton of issues with it, but you figured out how to get a Stardew mods working, so it's all good. Okay, that is the main thing, hey. That's a massive change though. How are you finding the Linux? 80 damage. If I draw Poke Center Lady here, we can attack again. Okay, we do not. I must retreat into Heatran. We put a Fire Energy on Heatran. We dawn up an energy from the weaker Arceus. Alright, I need this coin flip to go my way. Come on, dude. And that seals it, I'm pretty sure. They literally get every coin flip, and we lose. You already used my laptop, so you like it. I just wish the Bluetooth was better. Ah, fair. You have to get a wired controller because I've stolen my brother's at the moment. Fair. How you been? I'm in good. I'm in good. This battle's kind of tilted me a bit, but otherwise, you know, I'm alright. And there's a Cyrus. Watch this. The next card that I draw, Poke Center Lady. Okay, maybe not. Hey, guess what, guys? We survived one more turn! This is ridiculous. Retreats into him. Yo, what up, Banjo? How we doing? Baby's one soon? Yeah, in a couple weeks. What's the date today? It's the 21st. She was born the 4th, so... less than 2 weeks. They've got the red. Headbang. Bonk. Poke Center lady? Heatran. Oh, my days. This was pain. Bing. I actually can still win this, I think. Hang on, hang on. Hear me out. We're gonna Dawn. Boom. Hit him with this. Now then. If I can get one coin flip to go my way, I think I win. Because if they attack me, then the Rocky Helmet takes them out and they've got nothing on their bench. So, if I get this flip, I mean, they probably got something to heal it, right? I could still win this if I get one flip going. 4 coin flips. 4? And every single one of them went against me. Jesus. Nah, they had the potion anyway, so they were fine. Alright. GG's. How were the battles? I mean, it was going okay until this Bastion appeared and just decided to shut me down entirely by not letting me attack. Skill issue. And then, of course, the last card in my deck was the one thing that would have let me survive at least one more Bastion attack. But that's fine. That's fine. Baby Tim and Baby Mango turn in 1. Crazy days. Can't believe it's almost been a year since you quit streaming. The baby forced my hand. What can I say? Frickin' Bastiodon. Boom, bing, bong, bong. Skill issue. Alright, you know what? With that comment, Banjo, I'm ending the stream. I'm gonna do one more battle, I think. Try and end it on a high note. Let's get a dub. The more I play with decks that aren't the meta, the more I shift to the dark side. How is Doge? He's good, he's good. Sleeping downstairs at the moment. I should probably go and let him out in a sec, actually. He is taken to training. He's much less reactive now with other dogs. We took him to the pub yesterday, had dinner, and he was reasonably chill. He was a little bit excited because my mum and my gran were there and he just wanted to say hello. But otherwise, the only thing he did was growl at a dog that went by at one point, but I distracted him with some treats and he was good. We got him a herding ball. I might be able to send some videos of it. But it's this just big, like a what are they called? Not medicine ball, but just those big yoga balls. One of those, and it's got like this tough casing around it. So we just launch it out and have him chase it around, and he gets like the herding urges that you would have with like sheep and stuff out with this ball. See if I can find the video and send it via Discord. I always regret not putting my giant cape on someone. I always regret it. What a good boy. He's a good boy. I wonder what they were trying to draw there with that Iono, or maybe they were trying to disrupt me. Pokeball. Arceus. Giratina. Ah, that works, that works. Can get that one Psychic Energy on the Giratina for later. which I do now. For 1 psychic energy on the Giratina for the Arceus for later. Did y'all have good weekends? I really did not get up to much this weekend. A lot of babysitting. Oh, they conceded. Okay. We take those. I guess they just decided that my setup was superior, undefeatable. Meow, 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 meow. Over that, they had to go. That's the kind of win we want. Nice and quick. I do like the people that use the 16 trainer Wug Trio deck. It's kind of just pure chaos, relying on RNG to win the whole thing. Yep, yep, yep. You cat sitted for a mate, had drinks with some amigos, and went to free footy matches. It was pretty good. Hell yeah. Sounds pretty dope. What we got? Charmander. You know what? Giant Cape, get straight on my Heatran. I'm not sitting around, I'm not sitting on my hands this time. We're using the Giant Cape. Oh yeah, I did. I smoked a joint with the Easter Bunny. Hell yeah. Now that's the Easter I know. That's the Easter I grew up with. We're going to end our turn, call it there. Sounds like a hell of a weekend. Much more interesting than mine. The most interesting thing that happened to me this weekend is me and Ren tried to go to B&Q and it was closed because it's Easter Sunday. Same with big Tesco's. Had to go to a Tesco Express, and then all the people that would usually be in a big Tesco's were in Tesco Express, which for anyone that doesn't live in England is the smaller, like 7-Eleven type Tesco's, whereas Tesco's is like the big supermarket. And yeah, it was very busy, and we had a pram, so yeah, was not a very fun experience. We got out there as quickly as we could. In and out job. Except we couldn't find the sugar, so, you know. Let's Pokeball. Arceus, we like that. Let's Pokeball. Giratina? Yeah, baby! Okay, now I just need a Dawn, and I'm in a great position. Beep, 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 beep. Fire, energy, and broken space spellers. You know what? Do I put the Rocky Helmet on my Arceus? I think I do. That's what you get for shopping at Tesco's. To be fair, Tesco's isn't usually our shop, our go-to shop. It's usually Aldi, the main shop. But we go to Tesco's for just like little bits. Little bits. Are they gonna retreat into Moltres here and power it up to yeah, I see ya. Now the annoying thing about versing this deck with Heatran is Moltres is gonna do no damage to my boy, so I can't really rack up the damage nice and quick here. Tails. Tails, heads. Okay. You also did nothing this weekend? Good effort. That's what we like to hear. Adorn. Oh, baby. In that case, I think I will just start powering my Arceus up, right? Power up Arceus. And no, you know what? I'm actually going to go straight in with the powering up Arceus. Hit him with the Dawn, because then I can use red next turn if I need to. And we'll Broken Space Bellow. Get another Psychic Energy on the big boy. Giant Cape. Damn. Well, that's put a spanner in the works. Come on, no Charmeleon. Moltres. Bink, bink, bink. I was literally just about to say, I kind of need a Sabrina here. But I think Sabrina is only going to bring in my other, or the other, what's it called? Moltres, which isn't great. Let's do it anyway. This is probably a mistake. Yeah, it does. We will attack with Ultimate Force. I have a Cyrus to bring this Moltres back in later if I need. But they might sack it. Please no Charmeleon. I'm really hoping they don't get the draw they need. I think that Sabrina was really stupid, thinking about it. Yeah, that Sabrina was really dumb. Should have saved it till after I'd taken out that Moltres in the spot over here. I'm misplaying. We're gonna put this here. Let's take him out. Let's just take him out. I still have the Cyrus though. So I'll do damage to the Moltres. They could evolve into Charmeleon. But I still think I win. Mars. Well, yep. That's kind of scrapped that idea. I got the red. Now I need Cyrus. Yeah, really need that Cyrus now. Uh-oh. I think I goofed up. Giant Cape on their Charmeleon. I didn't expect a Charizard deck to be running Mars, to be fair. Just another energy on their Charmeleon. Yeah, see, this is why I shouldn't have used that Sabrina earlier. What to do? I'm gonna red. I need to top deck. Next turn, I need to top deck my Cyrus. Obviously, they've got a Charizard, right? How many cards they got left? 6. Okay, now they've got a Charizard. Four cards. Imagine they don't have a Charizard. That'd be so bad. Oh no, I feel so bad. I played that so badly and all, and they still didn't get the Charizard. That's what happens. That's what happens to those stage 2s. I didn't deserve that. And with that completely undeserved victory, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you guys for hanging. It's been a pleasure. I think I ended this on more points than I started with, hopefully. But we'll take that. We'll take that. May have some more streams for you this week. We will see when that would be. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, I'll be back when I'm back. Thanks for hanging out. See you later, Banjo. See you later, Rosie. See you later, Nat. Those. I keep turning up the freaking volume on these headphones. And have a good week if I don't see ya. Peace out.